So this week we're practicing using textures in our drawing and being able to create shading or values with those textures. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use those textures in a 3D way in order to make your objects look three-dimensional. So on the folder, in the folder you will find 6 different kinds of textures that we're going to practice today. And you're just going to make a 3D box. So the way to do that is to create a box, and then you're just going to come out from the corners like this, and then just come straight down. And that makes a 3D box. So with your pencil, we're going to practice all 6 of these. So the first one is hatching, and that's going to be vertical lines, and the closer you put the lines together, the darker the value is going to appear. The farther apart they are, the lighter it appears. So if this is your three-dimensional box, you can pretend that you have a nice little lamp over here shining some light down, and it's shining down on all 3 sides. So this first box is going to be your light. This top box is going to be your medium values, and the other one on the side is going to be your dark values. So I'm going to use these textures in this box to show those different kinds of values. So the lighter one is going to have your lines farther apart, and there's going to be less lines to show that it's light. The darker one are going to overlap, and they're going to be close together, and then the medium one is kind of like somewhere in between. Sorry, I'm doing this kind of left-handed. So light, dark, medium. That's hatching. So cross-hatching is going to be similar, but the lines cross over, kind of like a hashtag. So for the light, I'm going to have them, actually, I'm going to make it go at an angle. So the farther apart they are, the lighter it appears. Darker, closer together. Medium is somewhere in between. Okay? Next one is pointillism, and that's going to be dots. So light, dark, medium. And then dark, they're going to be really closer together. And overlapping. And then the medium is going to be somewhere in between. Just want to be able to show the difference between the light, the medium, and the dark. Alright, so the wood grain is like if you were to look at a door or some type of wooden object, and they have those patterns that kind of look like this. That's the pattern that you're making. So if this is light, this is medium, and this is dark, this is going to be your light. So they're going to be farther away from one another. Kind of like that. And then the dark one, what you can do is put some hatching in it underneath it, and then that makes it appear darker. And then the medium one, and just kind of overlap them a little bit. All right, so scribbles are just small circular circles that overlap. And these I'm just going to make kind of farther apart because this is the lighter version. And then the darker version. And then the medium. And then Scrumbling is similar to Scribbles, except it's a little bit more chaotic and it also has more points to it. So like this one was, you know, short little circles. This one is more kind of like all over the place. So for your light, your medium, and your dark, it's almost like more chaotic. This one's actually my favorite. Okay, so there you have your 6 different textures. What I want you guys to do for your activity this week is to look at this handout and you're going to draw the 6 3D boxes and you're going to practice putting the 3 different values on your boxes for each texture. So you're going to send me 6 boxes. Each one has the texture demonstrated just like I showed you in this video. Make sure you put your name on it. It doesn't have to be on this sheet. You can obviously do it in your sketchbook or a piece of paper, but I want these textures practiced.